I read the manga to a point. I watched the '97 anime. I
watched the movies.
I watched the movie trilogy with you, and I played
the
Berserk and the Band of the Hawk.
Fuck. Berzoingo, the Band of the Boingo. Yep.
Bork and the Cork of the Hork.
Yep.
I know what I said.
That made me hungry. That was weird. Yep. Again, sorry I couldn't get more mechs. The fucking license unlock is a nightmare.
I could live with the Mark II.
Yeah, I really wanted to get the Zeta or the Double Zeta, but I just cannot get them to pop.
I think after a while, the license missions just prop up randomly.
Really does, because I'm pretty sure that like outside of like using friendship missions to like bump some upwards, like a lot of the ones that spawn are just RNG. And I think there's a trophy, the Platinum Trophy is tied behind getting all of the licenses for every character.
Fuck that noise.
I'm good.
There's like 60 characters.
I would much rather pay 50,000 credits in Gundam 3 for everyone to have every mech at once. Because that's good game design.
Is that how that worked?
Yeah, pay like a really hefty price and every character gets access to that mech that you pay for. It's really nice, actually. It's super good.
Or it could just be like in Reborn, where once you unlock a mech, every character has access to it from all times forever.
That would be better, but between 2 and 3, I'd much rather take 3's method.
This is true.
Then again, I say that, but this...
Imagine trying to unlock licenses in the first game.
Oh, God. I can't even imagine what... If this game has this many, like, weird shit about it, I can't even imagine what Dynasty Warriors Gundam 1 has its content locked behind.
That could make for a funny stream, but never actually a Let's Play.
Oh god, no, yeah.
Where are we? I actually don't know where we are.
Texas Colony.
Oh.
Yeah, this is where Bakuwa is gonna eat shit. Please get this bong to Lady Cassilia for me. Can do. It's amazing though that this many gyms just follow us into Texas Colony for some bizarre reason. Also, still love the smoke background.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah,
love this.
Fucking good detail.
It goes so far into the distance too, and it's
outside of being
so far down as well.
Outside of being hidden by the draw distance of the PS2 emulation, obviously, like this is still really nice.
PS3.
Yeah, but I mean, PS2 specs for the most part.
I guarantee you, this looks much better than the PS2 game.
No, obviously, I'm talking like this. I'm pretty damn sure.
Cross-generational gaming.
I'm pretty sure this isn't pushing the graphics engine as far as it could be because it still looks fairly similar to the PS2 version. That said, though, the 1060 is still very appreciated. Well, 72060 actually, because they get M Classic by Merced.
God, it's funny looking at the back of early to mid-generation PS3 games, looking at the back of the case and seeing supported output 720p. That's a true statement. When later on, when they would just say 720p or just say 1080p, that's a lie, good sir.
Yeah, and
how could you lie to us, Mr. Sony?
And then it turned out a lot of the support resolutions were bullshit anyway because.
And they were actually technically 4x3 resolutions, like 1400 by 1080 or something.
Oh Jesus, yeah, that is 4x3. Because I just crunched the numbers in my head. Yeah, it's 4x3. Holy fuck. I've told you about the nightmare that is Tekken...
Or 1080 by 720.
I told you about the nightmare that is Tekken 6, right?
Yes. You showed me.
Yeah, it's sub 720p, even like before the revelation that a lot of games were lying. Everyone kind of suspected that because it just looked gross.
So the actual number for most games of the time is actually 576p. But I could honestly...
Oh, Jesus. I thought it was like 600s.
But I could honestly well and truly believe that launch games were actually straight up just 480p for real, and most people would never notice because most people were not actually playing their PS2s with a component cable.
Hey, side question actually really fast about the gameplay. That Muso you just did, I thought that was a team Muso that the Mark II had. Because normally he just fires like the beam rifle and the bazooka together for his standard level 1. That was weird. Yeah, that one. That's the team Muso. How are you getting that one out?
I might have, I don't remember, but I might have the automatic Hyper Muso skill equipped.
I'm seeing some application because there's some mechs in this game that have devastating as fuck Team Musos and very piddly level 1s by themselves.
You tell me about it.
One of them actually being the RX-78, funny enough. The Gundam hammer for days, homie. Yeah, that's really good shit. Now, if you could choose... Oh, man, that would be so much better. I miss Reborn sometimes with being able to actually charge your Muso. And I guess also...
Your dirty tricks are no match.
Who broke the shower?
Okay, no kidding.
I just had this feeling.
You're no match for the Gundam's power. That's not saying much for your own abilities there, Amuro. I don't actually remember when the hell this
Yes,
fight...
but I am a Gundam Mark II.
I don't remember when the hell this fight takes place, actually. Probably after Job Roll, after they get back into space.
They would have to.
Yeah, because Mikube fought them on Earth initially, so it'll probably have to be after the fact. Still love this fight, by the way.
Yeah. This cutscene is still really good.
This is some straight up episode 1 Obi-Wan lightsaber with Darth Maul shit. This is really good.
Deliver that vase to Lady Cassilia for me.
Make sure she gets the good Texas Kush.
Make sure she gets this odd dildo I found from an antique store. I'm certain one Lee would very much appreciate that.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna say straight up that Cassilia is unironically pretty hot in Reborn outside of the fucked up hair.
Origin.
Yeah, Origin, outside of the fucked up, like, bits of hair jutting out from the side of her face. And being, you know, insane. But, you know, that's besides the point.
And, you know, what the hell is the term called when you kill a sibling?
It's not patricide, it's when you kill your parents.
That's when you kill your father.
I have no idea, actually.
Whatever that term is, because she murders her brother.
Yep.
Because remember, there were like 5 zombie kids.
Yeah, there was one that wasn't that one like either trying to oppose the upheaval of Daikun or was it something else?
He was trying to make sure that the Daikun's children did not escape because they could be used as either political hostages or political pawns.
Right.
And then Cassilia was like, "Nah, let him go. We have more immediate plans." And he bitch slaps her, and it's like, "Yes, but you have to think about the bigger picture, dumbass." And then she decides to car bomb both him and Dozel.
I told you there's an actual Irish drink called a car bomb, right?
Yes.
I fucking love it. But yeah, that's and Dozel just fucking tanks it. He gets some scars on his face and he's ripped up, but like he just walks it off. I love Dozel so much. Well, that's a giga chat of a man.
This game really is a blur at times.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Mark II compared to what you'd usually be stuck with, which is the Gelgoog.
This is true.
Tempted to try the Gelgoog once, but I know that would be very fucking boring. I don't want to go at my turns for that.
I wouldn't recommend it. I'm pretty sure that all of the grunt suits don't have complete movesets.
Yeah, the Gelgoog doesn't have a complete moveset, but it does hurt pretty well, so yeah. Got me on that one. Anyway, so you use the regular Mark II, right? Or is that the black
yes.
one? Okay.
Regular.
Do you really think I can pilot the Elmeth?
Are you scared?
Psycho frames! This early. Goddamn.
You'll just have to get used to it. I'll be right there with you.
Even if they're really prehistoric looking fin funnels that are attached to hoses, still quite a jump.
At this point, meth is the only thing that could distract me from the bullshit that is Lala.
Yep. I still don't have a problem necessarily with Lala herself. I have a big problem with what she stands for.
Jesus H. Christ.
Yeah.
Despite being Indian.
Hey, Jesus was probably an actual brown man from the Middle East, as opposed to what all modern interpretations will lead you to believe.
Yeah, it's called Israel.
Yep. Oh wow, nothing between this and this.
Your Israel is a lie, it's not real.
The Federation now launches an all-out space assault on the asteroid fortress of Boaku. Zavi sends Char to respond. Lala in the Elmeth and a squad of mobile suits led by Char prepare to launch a preemptive strike.
You know, maybe it wasn't the best idea to launch out the still experimental mobile armor. Maybe not. You want to flip that over because the waveforms were distracting you?
No, it's not that. It's that there was a piece that was sticking out and I pushed it back in.
Okay.
It was a piece of the dial
Okay.
that was actually like coming off. Bawoo?
Oh god, no. I doubt it has a complete moveset.
I guarantee you it doesn't.
Nope.
Yakushiki?
Yeah, I'll just go with the black one.
That works too.
I will also take part in the mission, but under Lala's command.
You sure about that? Yeah.
Okay.
She's barely she's still a civilian, pretty much. Like, no combat experience in Origin, or yeah, Origin.
Yeah, but if you watch the
Understood.
movie trilogy version, they reanimate her outfit so she's actually wearing a Xeon military uniform.
Oh yeah, that's right. Shit.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, shit's fun. Anything worthwhile? Yeah, might as well.
Where still are we?
About to have Lala die.
Oh, good.
Yep, so good things.
Oh, this is a nice track.
Nice moon.
Lala and Elmeth make an excellent combination.
Yeah, I
Oh,
get.
right, the swordfish.
We'll have an
If nothing else, I'm glad we at least skipped the invasion of Jaburo because that would have been an actual pain in the dick without having any Zeta type models that we can utilize.
I want to play as the Zegok.
Actually, truthfully, I was trying to keep an eye out for any of the. It's unfortunate that I haven't gotten any like the non-UC shit unlocked for characters yet, like the G Gundam or the Wing Gundam. A lot of those will be very accessible in the next game, trust me, guys. But that would have been pretty fun.
The G Gundam is actually the B Gundam.
What does that mean?
Actually, no, you are technically correct. The G Gundam could be the God Gundam or the B Gundam, which is the Burning Gundam, which is the same thing, different name. But you were right the second time, though, when you said the Wing Gundam, because the Wing Gundam is actually a Gundam.
So wait.
You were listing off the names of the shows, not of their actual Gundams.
Oh, right, I forgot that. I just. Oh, pal, I thought it was just called the G Gundam for a second there.
I mean, in Japanese, that's technically correct.
Yeah.
Or would it be the Kami Gundam?
This is Amuro. Gundam, ready to launch.
One of those. Amuro, what's that? I'm you, but stronger. Actually, piloting this with Char is actually kind of funny because this is what they intended to steal when they went to where Camille was. One of the sides, probably not side 7. That'd be too funny.
No. Green Noah. The Green Noah colony. Green Noah 2.
I feel like it comes up again later. Should.
It is because they come from Green Noah 2. They check out the original Green Noah. The original Green Noah was a colony that was gassed by the Titans.
Because of course it was.
Because just like how Xeon only ever has one game plan, and that's to drop a colony, the Titans only ever have one game plan, and that's gas a colony.
So it's funny because Xeon has gassed a colony before, if we're to be led to believe that from Origin. Because part of setting up Operation British with dropping the colonies around Earth was actually gassing it first. Which, for Origin shortcomings, and they are legion, to quote you, seeing a man just die slowly from the gas taking over, and for literally everyone else to already be dead, that was a very chilling scene. That was really well done.
You know, actually, that's not a bad idea to fill the colony up with chemical weapons before dropping it somewhere on the planet, because the explosion would disperse the gas far out for thousands of miles.
That theoretically that would work, but
It's the
I don't
same
think we're working with nuclear fallout at that point. As funny as that would be.
because it's the same principle as and you'll love this, nuking a hurricane, where the gale force winds would actually further spread out both the damages of the hurricane and the fallout of the nuke.
Yeah, and also shout outs to Dozo for trying to justify the whole experience by they're doing the colonists a favor because it's a better end than going up in a fiery explosion, which I don't know, man. Choking to death versus just being burnt out in a second. I don't know. Both not ideal.
I mean, he speaks from experience. He's been in a fiery explosion before.
And even that didn't do shit to him. Oh, you know, caught in a ball that's like 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit for like a fraction of a second.
Too easy.
Didn't even phase him. Whereas most other people that have literally burned their limbs off. Okay.
His body was left intact, but
It did fuck up his face quite a bit.
yeah, it fucked him up royally. He was out of commission for a good long while.
Yeah, he was just a mummy for a good bit after that. Not saying he did. He wasn't affected by it, but like
He kept his limbs, which is kind of a
literally
miracle.
he only suffered like mostly superficial wounds. Like nothing broken as far as we could tell. Not that he would let on anyway.
And then he would go on to become a principal.
And fuck one of the students. Will you bear the children of Dolzul Sabi? Poor Michelle Ruff. She got the short end. That's it.
Aaron Fitzgerald.
Oh, that wasn't it. Okay.
I don't know if Michelle has been in.
One must always
She has been in Gundam, just not in Origin. She was one of the crew. She was one of the crew members on the Argama and Unicorn.
Not Mirai.
Yeah, the other one.
Fuck.
I know that's a lot. That's a lot I could describe with that one.
The dead ringer from Mirai.
Borderline, yeah. Until everyone was like nationalism and was like, oh, everyone's dumb now. Okay. Which sucked because she seemed like she had a good head on her shoulders too, but that did not end up being the case.
It was fine until the enemy was literally on their ship, theoretically, literally making notes and documents about the structural weak points of the ship as they explore it.
Yeah.
So I guess it's not so bad to be afraid in that situation.
Yeah.
Also, theoretically, they could attack you at any time and try to hijack the ship.
So much for being that temporary truce in the first place.
I mean, would you trust Keith Silverstein?
I mean, no. Not as far as I can throw him or as far as I'm able to actually give him a haircut. But still.
I forgot what cutscenes were like.
Okay, now before you two started this mission, you made sure that friendly fire was turned off, correct? For what's worth, again, this game has really well choreographed cutscenes.
Yes.
Like, even more so, they surpass by leaps and bounds what the original show actually did.
I mean, that's not saying much, but you're right.
I mean, yeah, 1970s animation, though, especially when the budget got slashed.
And the animation director was put in the hospital.
I still feel bad about that shit. Like, not just on the production front for the other people running it, but just like in general, that's fucked. Yeah, I'd keep that one.
On the other hand, though, we would never have the glory that is the RX-78 with its head slammed into a door.
That is very fair. The more you look back on it, the more you think that's a miracle that Gundam lived as long as it did, huh?